Alright guys, Capricorn, you already know what it is. If you're not a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you don't have Capricorn in your chart that you want to apply this to, you can apply this to your 10th house. This has to do with career, long-term goals, masculine energy, father energy, patriarchal energy, structure, status, reputation, public image, experts, fame, notoriety, how people perceive you in your career, things of this nature. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time. Guys, as always, feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Join the Patreon. Check out everything in the bio or the description box below if you're watching this on YouTube. Engage, comment, like, share, follow, share this with people. Let me know your thoughts if you like this new format. Here's the card of self here. Present self. All these cards just wanted to fall. I'm just going to let them fall. You have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Let me just speak to the Nine of Wands first and foremost. I'm going to lean this up against my cup of coffee because I'm down like that. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is letting go of bitterness. This is letting go of harboring that which is already past, that which is not in your control. It's a very freeing up energy because it narrows everything down, in the kind of room of mirrors, so to speak, to the one true kind of image in front of you. So, you're not getting bogged down with, having to drag all of these burdens here with you. You're not getting bogged down with that. You're learning to just kind of, keep your energy open, keep your heart open, and you're not carrying all the BS and negative history with you, because it is a plot of land, so to speak, that, if you want to feed it and fuel it, then you'll do just that. But if you could harness any of these resentments and channel it in your favor to where you're feeding your goals and you're repurposing and reharnessing, then that serves you much better. Okay, so that's for your present self here. Let's get a past energy, Capricorn. Okay, so in the past, I really do believe that you've always been perceived as somewhat of a badass, a very kind of accomplished fighter, so to speak, scaling the social ladder, the career ladder. Shout out to the OG Emperor back here. And so you've always been a force to be reckoned with here, Capricorn. At least this is how it's coming across. Again, keep in mind, you could take this and apply this to your 10th house. You don't have to be Capricorn. Everyone has a 10th house, so if you're not Cap, you could still apply it. This is a very strong positive energy for career and masculinity and reputation, public image. It's showing that you're coming across as well-versed and experienced to whoever's watching this reading right now. In the future energy, you have the Four of Swords in the upright. This is an energy of timeout, reflection, rest, contemplation. What's anchoring you is the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is an energy of, it could be like persnickety, it could be being sharp with your words, your thoughts. Sometimes this can hold you back. So if the anchoring in this reading is toggled on the negative, then it would say don't snap to judgment here, because that might be keeping you back. What's crowning you is you do have options and choices in where you would like to move next, or what direction you would like to invest in with the Seven of Cups in the upright. Try to follow your heart, be true to yourself, be true to your heart. And that'll lead you in the right direction accordingly. Your secret duck sauce is the Moon card in reverse. Matched with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this is an energy of anything could happen. And I mean that in the positive, way. To me, you're channeled into this kind of quantum potential here. This superposition where, you could attract whatever you choose to. I recently heard that
The quantum field doesn't bring you what you want, it brings you what you are. So I would practice your affirmations, your incantations. I am rich, I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm famous, I'm sexy, I'm strong, I'm everything that I want and need to be, things like that. And really kind of marinate in those feelings, because that's going to bring that kind of quantum superposition to a reality near you, quite really, quite literally. A bridge too far. That's like a oh no he didn't, oh no she didn't card. The Nine of Swords, it's like an audaciousness. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel as though that the universe would really want to see you not overthink things. This could be also losing time, losing track of time, not operating within the constraints and the limits of time as much. Okay, going with the flow, going with your intuition, going with your instinct, going with your instincts. Okay, so this would be very impressive to the universe at this time for you to come out of this thinking, to come out of this, over analyzation, OCD at times. Okay, that would be very impressive if you channel that, and I would think very helpful as well. Let's see. Let's go. What's not working for you? The Nine of Wands in the reverse is not working for you. I feel as though that the universe or the quantum superposition would like to see more of like a get up and go. Throw yourself into the fray. Your experience, you're at the height of your game. You're sturdy, you're durable. Okay, so I feel as though at this time that the energies are really saying, look, throw yourself out there. Don't be afraid to suit up and bang with the best of them, because you're going to come out successful because you have the experience under your belt, and you're going to be an inspiration and a motivation to those that see you, to those that are less experienced. What is working for you is the King of Pentacles in the upright. Continuing to get your money right, continuing to focus on your financial goals, continue to apply your experience and wisdom, and to keep sacred that which you really care about. The Pentacle doesn't have to be a tangible resource or finance. It could just be a value. It could be what you really value and what you really give a fuck about in this crazy world. Your ally is Ten of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is interesting because this is known as self-sabotage. In trying to kind of understand what this is, self-sabotage is your ally. To me, I feel as though this can be understood or interpreted as keeping things spicy, not being so strict and stringent with yourself, not falling into a guilt complex, but really being kind of risque at times. That doesn't mean to revert back to negative habits or anything like that if you're on that journey. But to me, this is more so a sense of embracing a little bit of recklessness. Okay, it's not outright, sabotage, but it is more so, I feel, off the back of embracing this kind of rich, free-spirited nature here. That's going to work for you. Is there anything else? Because the hand imagery really does kind of, I think it is echoing this sentiment where you are coming out of this thinking, because the hand imagery very much so resembles each other. So, if you are going to reflect upon the things which are not in your control. Reflect upon the things which, that is to say, at least know what is outside of your control, what's outside of your hands. Pardon the imagery, I know it's kind of macabre, but at least know the enemy that you're fighting. At least know what's outside of your control. At least know what's not worth your time. Know what's not worth being upset about. And that might very well be this kind of completely restructuring of an infrastructure that you've had, most of your life. So as to say, it could be that you're conditioned to be manipulated or given your power away or never taught what really matters. And oftentimes what really matters is not the 99% of, all the BS that's outside of your control, all the conspiracy paranoia, all that stuff. But if you could see it and you could see what's out of your control, then that's at least worth knowing. Okay. Let's see what is here for your outcome. Okay, your outcome is the Queen of Wands. This is a position of grace, prosperity, power. This is being the kind of driver of your life. This is being in the director's seat of your life. It's wielding power and influence over action. Okay. So very strong energy. It's almost as if, yes, you are still finding ways to ascend in any given direction where you thought that it was like the beaten path. But still you're finding levels to succeed and levels to kind of gain in and experience to continuously garner. And I think that what separates the Queen from the Knight is more so the refined experience. It is more of these kind of intangibles, the experience of life where you're seeing what's not in your control. Whereas before, and you may have invested in what was not in your hands, what was not in your control. See the thematic hand here. Now you're really kind of certain of what really is in your hand here. And you're not holding on so tightly. Look at the Knight's holding on a firm grip. Now the Queen realizes you can get so much more done with this finesse, with this letting go type energy. Very interesting how the imagery turned that around. What is in your command, what is in your control, you're not holding on so tightly. And I feel as though the energies are reading that you are more well-versed and experienced than you maybe even give credit for, because look at the Emperor. The Emperor has no hands. It's all kind of spiritual, psychic, heart energy, experience, wisdom with the Emperor. Crystal ball, man. Okay. So this kind of learning to let go with the flow, all that stuff is going to be heavily in your favor as well, Capricorn. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Holla at your boy. Reach out. Peace.